I'm your legal bestie, attorney Simone, live outside of the courthouse for the Diddy trial. Today's testimony was from Mia. That is her alias. She worked for Diddy for a number of years, and it was so heartbreaking. She talked about violence, but most importantly, she talked about that he SA'd her more than 3 different times in her career. The first time she was in his home, and in that home, there was a room for the staff that had bunk beds. While she's sleeping in the middle of the night, she feels a body on top of her. It's him. With one hand, he shushes her. The other hand, he unbuckles himself and does the do. This woman was so terrified in describing it. She gave multiple examples of that. And then after 3 examples, the prosecutor said, did it happen any other time? She said, yes, but I don't remember the details, as in she's blacked them out. Y'all, she never looked up the entire time. She didn't look at the prosecutor, really. She looked down, she played with her hands. I ain't never seen no stuff like this. She was so terrified, and I couldn't understand. It's been a while since 2011. I couldn't understand why she was so emotional. Coming to find out, she said, oh, I was gonna die with this. I was going to die with this information. She didn't tell a soul. She didn't even tell the feds when they first came to her. What the defense is gonna harp on is that it wasn't until she got an attorney. You always get an attorney when the feds come to question you about a criminal case. She gets a lawyer, and they go in, her and the lawyer meet with the feds. Then the lawyer, like we all do, it's like, look, I need to know everything. And she tells him about these essays. Lord have mercy. That was why this woman was so traumatized. It's because she hadn't told anyone in 15, 20 years that this had happened. She was ashamed. She was all of those things. And when they asked her, did you ever tell Diddy? No. She said she would freeze each time it happened. One time, she was in his closet. He came in there and he forced his little thing in her mouth. They asked her, did you ever say no? She said, I couldn't tell him no to a sandwich. You can't tell Diddy no. That was so powerful. In the end, when they asked her, why are you testifying today? She said, well, I have to tell the truth and the whole truth, but secondly, I have a moral obligation, because when you tell the truth about these things, then they can't happen to other women. Mic drop.